Welcome to Creatively Homemade Health and Wellness. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that touches all of our lives: stress. We all feel it, but have you ever wondered what stress actually does to your body and mind? It's more than just a feeling, it's a powerful scientific process. Understanding the science of stress is the first big step toward managing it better and building a healthier, happier you. So let's explore how stress truly impacts everything inside us. Let's start with the basics. What is stress? Think of stress as your body's built-in alarm system. It's a completely normal and natural response to demands or threats. Imagine you're walking and suddenly a car horn blares. Your body quickly reacts. This is stress at work. Stress isn't always bad, though. There's good stress, which can actually help you. For example, the excitement before a presentation or a workout can push you to do your best. This kind of stress helps you focus and perform. But then there's bad stress, which is what we usually mean when we talk about being stressed out. This happens when demands are too high or you feel overwhelmed, and it can start to wear you down. When you face a sudden threat, your body kicks into what scientists call the fight or flight response. This is an ancient survival mode, going back to when our ancestors had to escape dangerous animals. Here's what happens. Your brain quickly sends signals to release powerful stress hormones like adrenaline. This causes a sudden rush of energy. Your heart pounds faster to send blood to your muscles. Your breathing speeds up to get more oxygen. Your senses sharpen and your muscles tense up, ready for action. Imagine almost tripping on the stairs. That quick surge of energy and alertness, that's fight or flight. It's meant to be a short burst of energy to help you survive a sudden danger, then return to normal. While adrenaline gives you that instant rush, there's another very important stress hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is designed to help your body manage stress over a longer period. In the short term, cortisol is actually helpful. It helps release sugar into your bloodstream for energy, dampens inflammation briefly, and helps you focus. For example, if you have a deadline at work, cortisol helps you stay alert and push through. But here's the problem. This system is designed for occasional stress, not constant, everyday pressure. When stress becomes a daily part of your life, your body keeps pumping out high levels of cortisol, and that's when it starts causing problems. Now let's talk about chronic stress, which means stress that lasts a long time. When you're stressed for weeks or months, your body stays in that high alert state. One of the biggest impacts is on your heart. Your heart has to work overtime, constantly pumping faster. Over time, this constant effort can lead to higher blood pressure. Imagine a garden hose with water always running at high pressure. Eventually, it wears down the hose. Similarly, high blood pressure can damage your blood vessels and heart. This constant strain from chronic stress increases your risk for serious heart problems like heart attacks and strokes. It's a silent strain on your most vital organ. Chronic stress also messes with your digestion. There's a strong connection between your brain and your gut, often called the gut-brain axis. When you're stressed, your brain can send signals that upset your stomach. Have you ever felt butterflies in your stomach before a big event, or had an upset stomach when you're really worried? That's stress at play. Over time, this can lead to frequent stomach upsets like indigestion, heartburn, cramps, diarrhea, or constipation. Your body's focus during stress is on fight or flight, not on properly digesting food, so digestion can slow down or become very irregular. This can affect how well you absorb nutrients and lead to ongoing digestive issues. Your immune system is your body's defense team, protecting you from sickness. But when stress sticks around, it can weaken these defenders. Think of it like a security system that's constantly on high alert but eventually gets worn out. High levels of cortisol over time can actually suppress your immune response, making it harder for your body to fight off germs. This means you might find yourself getting sick more often, more colds, more flu, or other infections. You might also notice that cuts or bruises take longer to heal. Your body just isn't as good at repairing itself when it's constantly battling the effects of stress. Beyond the physical effects, chronic stress deeply impacts your mind and emotions. One of the most common psychological impacts is anxiety. When you're constantly stressed, your brain stays in a state of alert, making you feel a constant sense of worry, even when there's no immediate threat. You might feel jittery, restless, or on edge much of the time, as if something bad is always about to happen. This can also make it very hard to focus, concentrate on tasks, or make decisions. Your mind might race with what-if scenarios, making it difficult to relax or find peace. This feeling of being constantly wound up is a classic sign of chronic stress leading to anxiety. Another serious psychological impact of long-term stress is depression. When your body is constantly dealing with stress hormones, it can change the balance of brain chemicals that affect your mood. This can lead to feeling down, sad, or hopeless for long periods. Things that once brought you joy might lose their appeal. You might experience a loss of interest in hobbies, friends, or activities you once loved. Chronic stress can also cause a profound energy drain, making you feel constantly tired, even after sleeping. It's important to know that these feelings are not just in your head, they are real changes driven by the body's response to ongoing stress. If you experience these feelings, please reach out for support. Let's revisit cortisol and its specific role in your mental health. When cortisol levels are consistently high due to chronic stress, it can directly affect the delicate balance of chemicals in your brain, like serotonin and dopamine, which are crucial for mood regulation. This can make you more prone to feelings of anxiety and depression. High cortisol can also impact the parts of your brain involved in memory and learning, making it harder to focus, remember things, or think clearly. It can even lead to brain fog. This creates a kind of stress cycle. Stress leads to brain changes, which make you feel more stressed, and so on. Understanding this connection is key to breaking the cycle. Stress can come from many places. It's important to recognize common stress triggers in our lives. Work pressure is a huge one for many of us. Tight deadlines, demanding bosses, or long hours. Money worries can also be a constant source of stress, leading to sleepless nights. Relationship problems, whether with family, friends, or partners, can create deep emotional stress. Even major life changes like moving, starting a new job, or having a baby, even happy changes, can be stressful because they demand a lot of adjustment. And let's not forget the daily hassles. Traffic, a spilled coffee, a grumpy neighbor. These small things can add up and contribute to overall stress levels. How do you know if stress is really getting to you? Your body and mind will send you signals. Physically, you might experience frequent headaches, neck or shoulder tension, constant fatigue even after resting, or stomach problems. Emotionally, you might feel more irritable than usual, easily frustrated, sad, or just generally overwhelmed by small things. Mentally, you might notice trouble focusing, difficulty making decisions, or becoming forgetful. And behaviorally, stress can show up as trouble sleeping, either difficulty falling asleep or waking up often, or changes in your eating habits, either eating much more or much less than usual. Recognizing these signs is crucial for taking action. So why is it so important to understand the science behind stress? First, it helps you realize that stress is not just in your head. The physical and mental symptoms you feel are real, measurable changes happening in your body due to hormones and nerve signals. This understanding empowers you to act. Once you know what's happening, you can start to learn how to respond. It helps you stop blaming yourself for feeling overwhelmed and instead focus on solutions. And finally, managing stress has huge long-term health benefits. By reducing chronic stress, you can protect your heart, boost your immune system, improve your digestion, and support your overall mental well-being for years to come. It's an investment in your future. Now that we understand what stress does, what can we do about it? Here are some simple, powerful steps you can take. Practice mindful breathing. Just a few slow, deep breaths can calm your nervous system quickly. Move your body regularly. Even a short walk can release tension and boost your mood. Connect with others. Talking to friends or family can make you feel supported and less alone. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours each night, as good sleep helps your body reset and recover. And of course, healthy eating plays a huge role. Nourishing your body with good food helps it handle stress better. These aren't quick fixes, but consistent effort in these areas can make a world of difference in your stress levels. If you want to dive deeper into understanding and managing stress, I highly recommend some excellent resources. For insightful scientific explanations, check out Why Zebras Don't Get Ulcers by Robert M. Sapolsky. If you want to learn how to view stress differently and even use it to your advantage, The Upside of Stress by Kelly McGonigal is a fantastic read. For those interested in how vulnerability and leadership play a role, Brené Brown's Dare to Lead offers great insights. Beyond books, there are many helpful online resources. Mindfulness apps like Calm and Headspace can guide you through meditation and breathing exercises. The National Institute of Mental Health, NIMH, and the American Psychological Association, APA, websites offer reliable information and support for mental well-being. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to your health. So, remember, stress is a real scientific process with real effects on your body and mind. But the great news is it's also manageable. By understanding how it works, you gain the power to make changes. Even small, consistent steps in managing your stress can lead to big improvements in how you feel, both physically and mentally. We hope this video has given you a clearer picture of the science of stress and inspired you to take action for your well-being. If you found this information helpful, please subscribe to Creatively Homemade Health and Wellness for more tips, insights, and guidance on your journey to a healthier, happier life. Thank you so much for watching, and take good care of yourselves.